This is horrible.
What is it, Doctor?
This man has no insurance.
He'll never be able to afford this room.
You're right, nurse. Extract the patient to the hallway. Stat!
Doctor?
Yes, doctor.
Regarding your patient, Doctor, I have come to this conclusion.
Yes, go on.
We have to surgically remove him from out in front of the candy machine so I can get to the Nutty Nut Bar.
Of course. Nurse!
I'm on it.
Administrator Flotsam, what can I do for you?
It has come to my attention that your patient, Mr. Krabs, is out on the front sidewalk.
Yes, he is.
Oh, what were you thinking, man? We're trying to run a business here. We can't leave patients on the sidewalk.
Not to worry. Nurse!
I'm on it.
Daddy cuffed up like he undercover. Crop top, low waist, tiny titties in your face. Drop top, big subs. I'm like Nicki super bass. Got your windows fogged up, cause I'm hot like Nelly. I know what you want, so get it.
Damn, go get some rats. I'm at down. Lil' mama did too. She shaking ass all in the set. She hit his split too. Damn, he say I'm fine. If he look, then he
Just woke up. Probably finna go back to sleep though. But you see, man, sometimes, you know, cause like I said, you know, I have burner accounts. Like I have a burner Facebook, and it's really just for until I decide to launch like an online business, so I can market the products and stuff like that. But sometimes I'll just go on it and I'll just scroll down the homepage and stuff like that. And you see, man, there's a lot of women, and to be fair, there's even dudes doing this as well. Some of the pretty boy niggas, like you go on TikTok. So to be fair, there are dudes doing the same thing. Thirst trapping and all of that, and just trying to get attention, you know. Now, yes, it's like this, right? Me personally, I don't understand why people respond to thirst traps. To me, it's just a big tease. You know, I want to get rid of all thirst traps on my timeline and homepage. Like I want it to be a button that says no thirst traps, because like my old video on my old channel that YouTube took down because they want you to be Weenie Hut General, like on SpongeBob, when SpongeBob said, the dude said, you belong over there. He said, Weenie Hut General. You know, no, first he said Weenie Hut Jr. Then he said, no, that one, Weenie Hut General. You know, that's what they want you to be on this platform, Weenie Hut General. Not Weenie Hut Jr., Weenie Hut General. So before they removed me because I was the salty spittoon, they removed me because I wasn't on some Weenie Hut General type shit. I had a video titled, "This World is a Big Tease." To me, thirst traps is just a big tease. I don't want to see women with big, fat, juicy asses that I'm not going to be able to stick my face in it. I don't want to look at none of that, right? Now, with that being said, I'm not, because even though, like, obviously, you know, like I said, you know, I can't sleep with a woman unless I have a connection with them to a certain degree, but I can still acknowledge, like, yo, that's a fine-ass girl right there. I ain't finna do nothing with her. Like, there could be a fine girl right now, but if her personality ain't what I'm looking for, I ain't finna fuck with it. But at least the external factor, because, you know, I'm still a man, so, of course, if I see a big ass, I'm like, oh, shit, that shit look good as hell. So, when you on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and you seeing these big, juicy black asses, right? That irritates you because you can't get it. So it's no point in you, like for me personally, if it's not something that I can get, there's no point in me looking at it. I'm not saying that I can't get a girl with a big ass. I'm just saying that at this current moment in time, I don't have access to it at this exact day in this current moment. So it's just a big tease for me because I don't want to see that because I can't get the motherfucking shit, right? Not saying that I never can get it, because I've got girls with nice asses before. I'm not saying I can't get it somewhere down the line, but I'm saying right at this exact moment I can't. So to me it's just a big tease, you know what I'm saying? It's just a big tease. Nobody wants to look, nobody wants to see that. And you got people responding to that. I don't understand why people give that shit attention. I can see maybe looking at it, but don't comment nothing because you're not gonna get it. They just teasing you. And like I said, there's men doing it too. There's men like the pretty boys on TikTok doing all the little pretty shit. The pretty boy niggas, they doing the shit too. So it goes both ways. If you're a woman, especially if it's nigga that gets a lot of comments, you ain't finna get his ass either, so there's no point in you commenting. So me personally, I don't like to be teased like that. Only time I want to see a big fat ass is when it's right in front of me ready to drop them motherfucking draws. I don't want to see it all over online and I can't get it. I don't want to look at that. That's why I actually been cutting back on watching porn because it's the same shit with that. I'm not fucking the bitch. Why am I watching it? I ain't hitting it. So this word, like I said, the word is a big tease, but life is, like I said in my old video, is multiple things aside. Like I said, I had a whole video detailing multiple versions of teases. So it wasn't just, I ain't just talk about this. I talk about a lot of shit. But yeah, man, that shit, because when, for a man, like I said, sex was way different for a man, right? Us men, we actually biologically have to bust loads. That's what we biologically we have to do. It's not just to fulfill a play. We actually have to do it, right? So when you're a man, right, and you got out of a relationship where you used to bust nuts all the time, and now the well runs dry, that's going to irritate your ass. See, at least with a lot of these gay cells, these incels, right? At least they never got none of it, so they don't know the feeling of being deprived. See, it's similar to, it's not exactly that similar, but yeah, because you never got it, you're not really going to, like it's going to be on your mind a lot, but you never got it. As opposed to, I actually experienced busting loads, and all of that. For that to be just taken away like that, it's like, what the fuck? I am battling a lot of sexual frustration because it's irritating, right? It's irritating. So that's why I wish there was a button that says erase, and I don't just like big booties. There's various sizes of booties. It's not just big asses. There's medium-sized ass. You got little booties. There's different kinds of nice asses. I don't think I ever had a girl that had a super big ass, but they had nice asses, right? Not a badonkadonk, but it not pretty decent sized ass, right? So I'm just tired of seeing that ass. I'm tired of looking at ass all the time because unless it's an ass right in front of me ready to drop the motherfucking drawers down and help me bust a big fat load, I don't want to look at no more booty cheeks. I'm tired of looking at it because unless the pants gonna drop, right? And I get to do something with that, I don't want to look at it. So, for all, like I said, not a creep or nothing like that. And like I said, even if a girl had a big ass right now, she wanted to give me some. Like I said, I'm very picky on who I deal with. I don't deal with women that I don't know, some like that I don't know her, and like I said, going forward, STD test, there's various things various requirements she has to pass before I fuck with her. It's not just gonna be, oh, she got a big ass, oh, I'm finna fuck with her. Hell no. So, but it's still annoying because it's similar to, because like I said, we're all human. It's similar to, let's say if I was a woman, right, and I understand that most men ain't shit, but you're still gonna be attracted to a man. So imagine being a woman, right? And you understand most men ain't shit, but yeah, you seen all these big buff ass niggas with sweatpants and a big ass dick. You like, damn, like, but you have no access to it. It's gonna irritate you. Like, man, I gotta see all these big dicks everywhere, and I can't get it. I can't get none of that. That's annoying. So, it's annoying. And like I said, I could go out there and get like a low quality girl at like a bar or some shit, but I'm just over that. I'm not trying to do all that. It's lame. I'm above going to the club or the bar to get some drunk ass. Hey, what's up, Sizzle? Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. But I'm still a man, so when I still see a good looking woman, I'm like, damn. Yeah. It's just I'm just like, either. So it's like this. If it's a girl online, it's just, women are fucking beautiful, Despite all the bullshit I say about a lot of these goddamn women are fucking beautiful, dude. So when I see a lot of these women, I'm like, damn, she's so damn beautiful. But I know she's stupid. I know her mindset is out of whack. I know she's a handful, but damn, she's fucking beautiful. Or, yeah, it's just, that's how I view a lot of women. Like, damn, if only her mindset, because you'll see fine girls online, like, damn, this girl's goddamn beautiful, but her mindset, I'm just not fucking with it. But she's bad than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And at least if you're gonna thirst trap, at least do it to get some money out of it. I mean, this motherfucker just doing it just to get attention, just to get people looking at him going, damn, girl, damn, even niggas too, because the niggas doing it, damn, nigga. I mean, fuck all that. If I'm finna thirst trap, at least I want to monetize that shit. I'm just tired of looking at it. Like I just saw a video today, like right before I put this video on, it was a girl talking, and in the caption it said, "Don't mind the camo toe." She had a nice camo toe. It's just I'm tired of the teasing, the teasiness. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of looking at these beautiful ass women, but I know for a fact their mindset's fucked up. I just know it. You see, women are better as a fantasy. They're better as a fantasy. I was even talking to the gay-eyed Jedi weeks back, and I think I said a comment along the lines of, man, I want a girl that's like Hinata off of Naruto. He said something very interesting. He said, hey, who made Hinata? I was like, Kishimoto. He said, yeah, that's a man's interpretation of a woman. That's not how a lot of women are. Now, I do believe that there are some Hinatas out there, but it's very rare. Because Savvy Guy, he said, man, there's not a single good woman out there. No, it's just there's not a single good woman that you met. So, like I said, a lot of my statements are anecdotal. It's not really no hard proof statistics and factual evidence. It's just my experiences and what I hear other people say. Even though I do believe most women ain't worth a can of dog piss, I do believe there are some good women out there. It's just very fucking rare, dude. Very rare. Maybe like fucking 10% of females on Earth. So the chances of me running across that is slim to none. So that's why a lot of men, we have to be prepared to be alone for the rest of our lives, because most of us ain't finna get that super good ass woman. Either you gotta settle with a goddamn, you gotta settle with a dodo bird, or you just gotta be alone. And I'm tired. I don't want no more dodo birds. I'm tired of that. So it's just irritating seeing beautiful women, but her head space is not there. It's annoying seeing nice asses online, camel toes and a pretty face going, doing shit like this, but you can't get that. Not saying that I can never get a pretty bitch, but I know her mind's not gonna be right. Her mind ain't gonna be right. I've gotten pretty bitches before, so I know I can do it again. I'm pretty confident in my ability to get another pretty bitch. Right? They don't come all the time. I can't. They don't come all the time. And not calling my ex-girlfriend like a pretty bitch, but I'm just saying I pulled pretty women in the past. I pulled various pretty women before, so I can do it again. So, but it's just the mindset. Their mind never clicks. It's all, they have a nice face, the body, all of that, but this, I need a woman who got this right here. And most women don't have that. They have the looks. They can help you bust a big fat load, but that's it. And just me personally, I just can't. They say your brain isn't fully developed until, like, I think, is it 25, 26, fully developed. You see, going forward, I just can't even entertain some dodo bird. If she's not an intelligent woman and I can't have good conversation with her and stuff like that, and has a good personality, I just can't even entertain this shit no more. But it just sucks because you see all these fine-ass women, and you're a man, so you're going to be sexually attracted to these goddamn women. But at least me, I know. I'm like, damn, this girl, I know she ain't worth a can of shit, but she got a big, nice ass, dude, and I'm a man, dude. So, of course, I'm going to be attracted to that. So it just teases you all fucking day because you're attracted to it, but you know that it's not good to deal with it. You know that it's not a good idea to pursue her because you know she's a dodo bird. But you're a man, so of course you're gonna be like, damn, but I know she helped me bust a big fat nut. I know she can. But you're like, oh, she a dodo bird though. Or you online, you seen all these. It's just, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of seeing big fat asses, man. Even though I like it, but unless it's a chick that she has a good mindset, good personality, and she's actually in my motherfucking room, ready to have me be able to deal with that big ass, I don't want to see it all day. I'm tired of looking at it. Yeah, for a light-skinned black fat man, it's very sexually frustrating to have to see that. For a big light-skinned man with a nappy fro, it's very frustrating to have to look at that all day. I'm tired of looking, because I don't even type the shit in. I ain't gonna lie, I think I typed that shit in one time, but at least on like the other platforms, I don't even type none of that shit in. It just, if you just scroll and watch one video, then they recommend all these other videos. I'm like, damn, well, let me just not let's say you just stumble across one, now they're gonna recommend all these videos to you. So, and you a man, so of course you want to look at it, you're gonna take a look at it, but I don't know, man. It's just very sexually frustrating. Very sexually frustrating, Like I said, I'm not an incel. If I wanted to get some little dodo bird to pull up and handle my sexual desire, I could do that. I could go to a bar, some club, or some college party, pull some little drunk bitch and stuff like that. I could do that shit, but it's just not fulfilling to do that. I don't want no drunk ass bitch or no dodo bird, man. I want a woman. I want a woman. Not no little dodo bird. Yeah. I want not no ghetto ratchet, but yeah, nigga, yeah. I want a woman. I want a proper woman, right? Intelligent, good personality, good hygiene. She's nice, respectful, and she's gonna help me bust nuts. That's all I ask for. That's it. As long as I treat her right, she's gonna treat me right. She's nice, respectful. I respect her. She respects me. She's smart. I'm smart. And we help each other bust loads. Well, me, yeah. That's all I can't even get that. I can't even get that. And at this point, I can't mess no more dodo birds. I can't do it. I've long evolved past that. But it's still frustrating to see all of these big booty ass women online. and you can't get it, or even if you could get it, because I could get that sometimes, but you know, at least for me personally, now some dudes don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a fuck what her mindset like. You know, I'm only caring about the pussy. I get that, but for me personally, I don't even want to deal with a girl who don't got a good mindset. I can't do it. I don't care how big her booty is, none of that. I just can't do it no more. So it just sucks, dude. Really sucks, because I'm a man. I'm a man. I have if I have a penis that needs to be satisfied. I have a penis right here that needs to be satisfied on a consistent basis, not every 5 months, on a consistent basis. There's even a meme online. It says, it was like a skit I seen where it was a woman and she was bitchy. Oh, why you? And then the dude gave her some good sex, and she was like, oh, and then she had a good attitude. She was like, oh, yeah, thanks, babe. And like, it made her attitude better because she got satisfied. Me as a man, I ain't finna be out here bitchy and being rude and being bitchy, but having some good sex to help me relieve myself will put me in a very better mood. Like, oh, man, I just busted a gallon of semen. Man, I'm feeling good today, right? Just like Kendrick Lamar said, pussy and Patron make me feel all right. Pussy and Patron make me feel all right, right? Every man has to get. Why do you think? See, some men get violent because they're not getting it, which I don't agree with that. Like the incels that actually went out and tried to take people out, they get violent when they don't get when their dick is not being satisfied. Now, I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that's right. I am not saying that's right. But there's some men who they get violent without it. There's some men who take themselves out, which that's stupid too. But there's some men who take themselves out because of it, right? A man getting his sexual desires satisfied is powerful. If a man gets his desires satisfied by a woman, he gonna, man, see, women bring out the best in men. You know, a lot of men, one of their motivation is of making money is women. One of their motivation of to keep pressing forward is women. A lot of women can be a man's motivation, you know. So when a lot of men are not getting their desires satisfied, they lose all motivation. They lose the will to keep going forward. Some men become aggressive, which I don't agree with that. I'm not finna be out here, man, I don't got no pussy, man. I'm finna knock a nigga the fuck out, nigga. Yeah. Nah, nigga, fuck that. But that's how powerful a man getting his desires met is. Right? I can get my desires met from just a woman, well, sexual desires, but that's it. You know, I'm not gonna get a woman I can connect with and talk to and stuff like that. I'm not just all about sex, but I can't even get that. A girl I connect with, we cool, we hang out, we talk, we go do shit. She helps me bust nuts. That's all I want. I can't even get that. I'm not even asking for too much. I'm not even asking for too much. I'm not even asking for too much. I can't even get that. That's why that's why I'm not bringing a kid here, because why would I bring a kid in the world where he can't get his desires met? Why would I, if I had a son, why would I bring my son here where I know he's going to grow up and be making a video just like me talking about how he can't get his desires met? Because women out here be on that bullshit. So I'm tired of seeing ass, even though I like seeing ass, but I'm tired of seeing it in the sense of, I know she's a dodo bird, so that's going to turn me off from even wanting it. But at the same time, I'm a man, so I do like looking at it, but I know she's not about shit, and it's going to turn me off to where I don't want to look at it, right? And there's some men who just can't get it at all. you know? So I do sympathize for the incels out here. They can't get nothing, dude. You know, that shit is very ridiculous. As long as you're not no weirdo, you're not no motherfucking weird motherfucker. You got good hygiene. You brush your teeth. You don't smell like ass. You know, and you nice. You should be able to find somebody to fuck with you, man, and treat you good and help you bust nuts, man. I ain't talking about the stalker incels or the crazy ones or the ones that smell like ass or the ones that's 500 pounds. I mean, it's obvious that a girl don't want you, but the regular looking dudes, they just regular looking. Shit, I was talking to Wes a couple months, I think a couple months back, actually, a month or two. I actually saw Wes's face. Wes not a bad looking dude, you know. He looks African, like an African motherfucker. He not bad looking. Now if he don't smell like ass crack and you know, he seems nice. I don't know if he smells like ass crack, but if he don't smell like ass crack, there should be some girl out there that's hey, what's up, Wes? How you doing, Wes? And it's crazy, man. This world's a joke, man. Oh my God. Oh man, bruh. What planet was I born onto? What is this shit? What the fuck? Like this is this stuff like this makes me just like you just ponder your existence. Like why the fuck am I here for, dude? Why do I have to see all these big asses, but all these girls but the brain inside of the meat suit ain't worth a can of shit? Why do I have to look at this all day? Why? Why do I have to see fine ass women, but this right here ain't worth a can of shit? Why? A man's emotional and sexual desires is a crucial aspect of his human existence, right? We have these feelings for a reason. You know, we have a penis for a reason. We're supposed to be able to use it. We're supposed to be able to exercise our desires. As long as you're not a weirdo, you got a bad personality, you're a piece of shit. I ain't saying every man deserves it. If you're a piece of shit, you're rude, you're abusive, you don't wash your ass crack, you don't deserve that. But if you a good dude, you should deserve you deserve some shit like that, but you ain't gonna get it. That's the crazy part. You know? I should have a woman where when I get off work, she at the door waiting to spread her ass and I fucking eat that ass up. That's what I should be coming home to. She knows that, you know, my man been at work all day. You know? If she's a stay-at-home woman, maybe she got her own shit going on. But if she's like, let's say if it's like the traditional aspect, the stay-at-home wife or whatever, man, I come home, dog, and she already know what she already know what I want. I don't even gotta say it. She already knows me like a book, to where she already knows what I want. I don't even have to verbalize it. She already know. Yeah, my man wants some asshole. That's what T.Sizzle wants tonight. He wants to smell and lick my ass. That's what he wants. I shouldn't even have to say nothing. She already know what the deal is, and that's what I exercise my desires and feel that satisfaction. I ain't getting that shit. Oh, man, bro. I am tired of this planet, dude. I am. And it's not just this. This is just one other issue. It's multiple reasons why I hate this world, but can I at least just get shit, man? If I can't get rich, if I can't get all the other shit I want, can I just at least just get a female who's cool, has a good mind and treats me right and helps me bust nuts, can I just get that? If I can't get nothing else, can I just get that, please? The universe still said, hell no, nigga, nope. So I got Sam out.
Hey, it's Fat Ward.
I need to get the money. You know what? Let me come online and eBay. Hey, everybody, I got 2 cars. I need gas. Could somebody send me a cash app? BMO, PayPal, please?